Everyone in life is chasing something: success, money, recognition, or love. Yet many people, when they finally stop and look inside, feel an emptiness they cannot explain. If you have ever felt that way, this story is meant for you. Stay with it until the end, because it may carry the key to a more meaningful life. In a peaceful village surrounded by hills and rivers, there lived a young man named Daniel. Everyone admired him for his courage and determination. Whenever others hesitated, Daniel was the first to act. On the outside, he looked strong, fearless, and full of life. But inside, Daniel carried a quiet sadness no one could see. Despite his achievements, something felt incomplete, as if one missing piece kept him from true happiness. One day, unable to bear the emptiness, Daniel decided to seek guidance. He had heard about an old wise man named Eli, who lived in a small wooden hut near the forest. People said Eli's words helped others see life differently, almost like a mirror reflecting hidden truths. Early one morning, Daniel walked to the hut and found Eli sitting calmly, with kind eyes and a warm smile. "Grandpa Eli," Daniel said softly, "I work hard, I try my best, yet I don't feel satisfied. Please tell me, how can I find real happiness?" Eli listened and then replied, "I will help you, but first you must complete a task for me." He handed Daniel a wooden bucket and pointed to the river. "For 1 week, carry water from the river and pour it into my well. But remember, the bucket is cracked." Daniel was puzzled, but agreed. Each day, he carried the heavy bucket under the hot sun. By the time he reached the well, most of the water had already leaked out. The task felt pointless, but he continued faithfully, day after day. At the end of the week, exhausted, Daniel returned to Eli. "I failed," he said sadly. "The cracks wasted almost all the water. I couldn't fill your well." But Eli smiled gently. "You didn't fail. Look behind you." Daniel turned around and gasped in surprise. The once dry, dusty path was now lined with fresh grass and beautiful flowers. The water that leaked from the bucket had nourished the earth. Eli explained, "This is life. All of us have flaws, just like this bucket, but those cracks don't make us useless. Every step you took gave life to the path. Real happiness doesn't only come from reaching a destination. It comes from the beauty we create along the journey." In that moment, Daniel's heart grew lighter. He finally understood. Even when life feels incomplete, our actions leave behind traces of meaning. We may not always achieve everything we hope for, but with every effort, we are making the world a little better. Daniel returned to his village with a new perspective. He was no longer chasing happiness as a faraway goal. He found it in the journey itself. And that is the lesson for all of us. Stop waiting for the big achievement to feel fulfilled. Life's cracks and imperfections carry hidden beauty. True happiness is not at the end of the road. It is in the footprints you leave behind while walking it. If this story touched your heart, please like the video, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.